Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we hunted down and fought and killed the dragon in the Exalted Plains. And then we did a little bit more hunting in the region, gathered some items for some quests for some of our companions, closed a few rifts, did a little bit of extra side stuff. And then we came back to Skyhold. And then here we are back at the war table to pick up the results of our missions we sent them on, which is basically just gathering a bunch of resources, so nothing too significant here. So there we go. Well, speaking of resources, is that in between episodes I was able to go and craft a new set of armor for my main character using the dragon parts that we had gathered. I haven't been able to go and craft any weapons for any of our characters because I don't have enough dragon bone yet. But looking at the rest of the dragons that are left, they're either too high a level for us to fight at the moment, or they're in areas we haven't been to yet, so not exactly easy to get to. So we've kind of exhausted our supply of dragons for the time being. So we'll have to go and do some other things for now. And as far as what we're going to do is we do have one more mission we can work on, because I think that's the only one that's uncompleted at the moment. Completed. Is this one. Alright. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the Thedas. Lady Michelieu? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Send the following letter. The de Roses are a stubborn threat. The most efficient way to deal with them is to nullify with social alliance. But the only pairing of import is unavailable because the Thibaut daughter has betrothed herself elsewhere. She has the luxury of such a wasteful pairing because of the Inquisition bearing the weight in this partnership. Our hands are tied. You face a difficult task of attacking the status of Lord de Rosé. Unless you were to demand that task of the Thibauts. If their investment were more taxing, they would be more inclined to an arranged match for the daughter. It is a well-respected currency in Orlais. Alright. Liliana says, end Lord de Rosé's good name. His way is honorable conflict. With careful words, he will be powerless before he steps in court. Josephine says, I cannot claim it will be popular, but it would hardly be unusual for an allied partner to ask for such a concession, such as the way of the nobility. I'm gonna go with Liliana's option here.
Inquisitor.
And I guess we're just gonna gather some resources, unless there's anything else. We don't have complete. Alright. I think we're going to stick to over here in Orlais. Get some more resources here.
Inquisitor.
And gather some metal.
To work?
Alright, so that should be good. Now what I think we're going to do is we're going to go see Vivienne, because we got the items we needed for her quest. And then we might talk to a couple of companions around Skyhold. And then maybe go see about doing Josephine's quest. That's kind of my plan at the moment. We'll see how things go. Of course, we can always run into some unexpected things that may occupy more time than I think. So, we shall see. Alright, so Vivienne is upstairs.
Far be it for me to suggest a training adjustment.
Vivienne?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
Why would I have the option to lie? I actually have it. I've got the heart, now talk.
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
Sure.
All right. 1 heart, as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Alright, well, we'll see what goes on here.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastian?
I don't know what to say.
Well... shit.
There's nothing here now.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Alright, so actually, let me go talk with...
The perfect space for knocking sense into each other. And training.
Maybe Cassandra?
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You embarrassed?
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
You don't need to hide that.
So you like to read. What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Me? No, I would never.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Well, we all have our vices. Alright, I think we're just gonna go ahead and do Josephine's quest. Might as well just take care of it. Well, someone fall unfortunately. Okay, Josephine attempted to reinstate her family as a trading power in Orlais, which triggered an assassination contract. Taken out more than 100 years ago by a family known as the Duparquets. Yes, we know about all this. Despite the contract's age and the fact that the Duparquets are no longer nobility, the contract is still binding. Alright, a group of assassins honoring the contract called the House of Reposed. Won't rest till Josephine is dead. Alright, we're going to go to the Marquis party. Speak with the Countess Dion in Valroyo. I guess we'll go to the party. Will we need weapons? Let's bring along Vivian, I guess. Bull, because he's hilarious. And I guess Dorian, because why not bring a Devinter mage into Orlais?
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Well, the Du Paraquets were nobles at one point.
The Du Paraquets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the Du Paraquets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Let's see. Valuable information. Connections beyond Orlais.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Valroyo, perhaps.
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Du Paraquets into lordship.
All right. Speak with Josephine. Let's see what she says about this. Oh, there is a quest. Here, Varric.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
What's the special? Cassandra wants a book. Oh, should I... let's do it.
Cassandra's waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
You sound surprised.
What's so surprising about that?
You have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Huh. She'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
I need it as a gift.
I was hoping to give it to Cassandra as a gift.
Oh, come on, that's just cruel. Even the Seeker doesn't deserve that. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Fine.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Oh, I just can't help myself but mess with them. Alright, Josephine.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Alright, meet Josephine in Val Royeaux. Sounds simple enough. Speak with the Countess, which I don't think we actually have to do. We'll meet with Josephine. Alright, let's just put ourselves there. Guess we'll just bring the same crew. I don't think it really matters. Alright, so this way to see Josephine. Oh, there she is, right there.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you come to it?
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
Sounds risky.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No, I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard drew a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
It was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Still, from bard to diplomat.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
You saved your family with it.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Alright, so that takes care of that. Actually, this is still a thing? I don't think we actually need to do that. Alright, anything... I guess we're gonna go ahead and go back to, Skyholds and, do that. Give Cassandra the book. Alright, so this should be fun.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
None other.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsmen...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
This was everything I'd hoped.
I know how you feel.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Alright. Alright, anything else we can want to do before we move on to other things? Oh. Let's see. Promise of destruction. Here's where I'm about to travel to Care Oswin. I don't necessarily think I really have time to do any, like, long quests. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and talk to people. See if there's anything more that anybody else has to talk about for the rest of the episode here. Right, chat with Varric. Right, actually, we probably want to go through this door. Let's see. Does also have anything to talk about?
What can I do for you?
Not really.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I need to go upstairs. Dorian?
Questions.
Nothing?
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
See, let's turn into research, which I'm not sure I've done yet in a while. Okay, well. Let's see, Liliana, have anything new to say?
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Maybe I should talk to Vivienne after what happened. Try and figure out what's going on.
Far be it for me to suggest.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Were you also charmed?
Obviously, he was smitten. But what did you think of him?
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the Chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
Anything I can do?
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Okay.
I always have time for you, my dear.
Okay, doesn't look like she has anything else to say. Maybe we'll go talk to Blackwall. See if he has anything new to say, or Rainier.
Greetings, Your Worship.
Though it still calls him Blackwall.
Inquisitor?
So, what do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
A noble sentiment.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Looks like that's it.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright, let's head into the tavern. Maybe talk to Bull.
Inquisitor.
Well, this looks like something.
So, listen, I've caught the hints. I get what you're saying. You want to ride the bull. Can't say I blame you, but I'm not sure you know what you're asking. Not sure if you're ready for it.
Oh. Oh my. I say we go for it.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
See, you say that, but you really don't know what that means.
So why don't you show me?
Last chance.
Yeah, this should be fun.
A little slower and a lot harder.
Is the Inquisitor inside? have some information that maybe...
No. Let her rest.
Okay, well, that was quick. Well, I think on that note, we'll go ahead and end the episode. I'll make some decisions on what we're going to do next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.